Hey everybody, welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we have GAMERA finally has joined the roster of Godzilla Battle Line after long speculation. He's finally here. Is he going to be your new favorite unit? Is he going to be meta relevant at all? We're going to talk about in this video. Let's take a look at his stats first. He can hit leaders, ground units, aerial units, facilities. He has a wide search range. He has a long reach. His range is really good. He's got a medium movement speed, and he does 25% increased damage to flying units. Additionally, on flying units, he shoots them with a fireball, and it knocks them back a substantial amount. When he's fighting a ground-based unit, he hits them twice. Once with each hand is like a big slap. Pretty good. Hits twice. Stats-wise, health and damage. His health is on the medium to higher side-ish. He is pretty bulky at higher levels, but he's not the bulkiest 5-cost unit that we have. I think 4th Angel might take that spot. Mothra Leo is also pretty beefy. But GAMERA, he's not flimsy. He's a pretty sturdy unit. So health-wise, he's looking pretty good. Damage is a little on the lower end, but against flyers, he makes up for it. Against ground units, he's a bit lackluster. So, I've played with him all day today. I played with him for about 3 hours on stream last night. What is the deal with GAMERA? I do not think GAMERA is going to be meta relevant anytime soon. But that does not mean he's bad. If GAMERA were to have dropped last year when we were at the height of the flying meta, he would have cleaned up. That would have been the end of the flying meta right there. He is primarily an anti-flyer unit. But we're not in the flyer meta anymore. Batra sees some play here and there, but is easily outclassed by Mothra Leos now with high damage, or, you know, Megalon or GMK who can just remove the damage boost. You know, GMK's leader ability as well can remove the damage boost. So we've come into an era of, you know, attack down, and that's removing attack ups. So Batra is kind of fallen out of favor because of all of that. Fire Rodan still sees a ton of play, a little bit mitigated last season because of Megalon's anti-heal. So now we have an anti-heal and we have an anti-damage boost. So two of the best flyers are seeing a little less play. Mothra Leo, very prominent still, is just about in almost every deck. Mothra Leo is an incredible unit, so GAMERA will counter Mothra Leo. Mothra 2019 is beginning to see a resurgence as well after it was rentable in May, and it's been a few months. People have invested into her. Guess what? She's coming back in a big way too. So GAMERA is going to be able to counter a lot of the flying units, and a lot of flying units are really good. Even the 10th Angel is really good. GAMERA will be able to counter them by knocking them away out of range. 10th Angel actually might not get totally knocked out of GAMERA's range. I don't know, but GAMERA has pretty wide search range, and so does the 4th Angel, or the 10th Angel, I'm sorry. But no question, against flying type units, GAMERA is superb. Against the ground units, he kind of gets eaten alive. At least the level I have him at level 12 right now, just because I have one piece of him at the moment. I'm recording this before he's unlockable in the premium battle pass, but the video is going live when he becomes unlockable for anyone that's purchased that battle pass. I am not seeing the results that I would like to see from GAMERA on the ground, at least at the level that I have him now. Comics just put up a video only a few hours before I upload this where his GAMERA is like level 28. That's really good. Those are high levels. I haven't watched that video, so I can't speak on if a high level, nearly level 30 GAMERA is any better. But for me and my testing, I think that GAMERA versus ground units is not very strong. Even though he hits twice, he's got a 1.9 second attack speed and he hits twice, but his damage is low, right? His damage is low against the ground units. You want to use him against the air units because he gets a 25% boost. So he's a killer anti-air unit. He is not a great ground unit, but he does dish out a decent amount of damage against ground units, but it's not like the best. And if he's 1v1ing a ground unit, odds are he's going to get worked. If you support him, he's going to be fine in a team fight, but that's the case for most characters, so that is what it is. Overall, so I don't want to spend a ton of time, you know, dragging out the same points over and over and over again. overall, I think that Gamera is not going to be meta, but I think Gamera is a fun option. He's not terrible. He's not going to be meta breaking. He's not going to be meta defining. But he's not terrible, and he is a good option. If you liked Kamen Rider's kit, Gamera does it, but better. He gets the damage boost against flyers, and he knocks them farther away for 1 more energy than Kamen Rider. Both of them on a team together. I've been using Gamera and Kamen Rider together. They're really good at just knocking people around. It's hilarious. But I don't... He's not going to have the same impact on the meta that like Kumo Augment did, that GMK did, that 4th Angel still does, right? Earth, even this season, is meta. Gamera is not going to be meta in the season that he is releasing when this video goes live. In the future, if more flyers start becoming meta, say Gauss, however you say its name, Gauss, like the Warthog from Halo, the Gauss turret, whatever. If Gauss turns out to be meta, like really, really, really good, Gamera is going to be right there to counter him. But we don't know that yet. And a lot of the other flyers are starting to fall out of favor with players. You might see 1 or 2 here and there. You might see 3. You know, some people might just be dedicated to flyers because that's what they ranked up way back in the day, and that's just what they have to use. High end of play, I don't think Gamera is going to be meta breaking, but I think he's going to be a fun option to slot in your deck. He is a 5 cost, and that is a very valuable cost slot in your deck. But I don't think that you're in a bad spot if you put Gamera in. You just got to be a little bit more intelligent on how you use him. You can't just set him and forget him like 4th Angel. It kind of takes a little bit more nuance to use Gamera. But I really like him, and I'm going to continue to use him. So that's my review of him as a unit. Meta, he is not. Fun, he definitely is. So that's what I got on Gamera. Stick around on the channel, and we're going to talk about him as a leader in the follow-up video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.